In any case, Marking Guy is here. Let's go ahead and get into our report for the day.
Sure. Well, congratulations to the Artesia cheerleaders. They got fourth.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll start with baseball. JV 16, Lovington 4 in the opener. JV 15, Lovington 4 in the nightcap. Carlsbad 5, JV 2 opener. Carlsbad 15, JV nothing nightcap. Artesia baseball tournament, Los Alamos 6, Artesia 1. They pitched their ace against us, and he was just that good to stop us. Then it was Artesia 14, Moriarty 2. Ethan Ramirez had a great day on the mound, and all our bats rang out. And then it was Artesia 12, Clovis nothing. Josh Madrid pitched a 2-hit shutout. Congratulations to the Artesia Bulldogs, consolation champs. Softball, Carlsbad 4, JV 3, Carlsbad 3, Artesia 2. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Bottom of the second, we had 2 outs, but they scored 3.
Yep.
We want the ump, but we didn't get it.
We did not. And it was when I scored the game, I put an error down that I shouldn't have put down when I scored the game. We really only had one error. There were some mental mistakes, but they don't go in the book as errors. And I logged a mental mistake as an error, but that's how you learn.
Exactly.
You go through that situation, and then you know what to do the next time that situation arrives.
Yep. And we had opportunities, but we just couldn't capitalize on them.
Well, they have a good pitcher there.
Caden Apodaca homered in the losing cause.
That's right. What a shot, too.
Yes, it was.
If anybody's been to the Carlsbad softball field, you know on the left, beyond the left field fence, there's some trees. People like to sit along the fence outside there at Carlsbad. It's a really neat experience. She hit it either into or over that tree that's beyond the left field fence there at Carlsbad. That was a moonshot.
Yes, it was. Now the Lady Dog invite. Artesia 5, Roswell 2. Riley Crandall got the win with 14 strikeouts. Then it was Artesia 7, Cobre 5. Bottom of the 6th, down 5-2. We scored 5 runs, including a Mackenzie Carlo homer and a 2 RBI single by Perseus Aguilar. Then it was Artesia 10, Goddard nothing. Up 6-0 in the bottom of the 5th with the bases loaded. Jenna Whitmire hits a walk-off grand slam home run to win the game and the tournament for the Dogs. KJ Ray also homered. Riley Crandall pitched a no-hitter, striking out 13 batters. Way to go, Dogs. Arf! FFA, Los Amigos CDEs, first in farm business management, first in forestry, fourth in horse, fourth in horticultural produce, third in meat, second in wildlife, fourth in wool. This week in old-time radio history, March 21st, today, Florence Ziegfeld was born in 1867. Ziegfeld Follies.
Oh, not Ziegfeld and Roy? No, wait, that's Siegfried and Roy.
Yeah. March 22nd, Carl Malden was born in 1912, James Westfield in 1913.
Carl Malden was known for his nose. He was a good actor.
Yep.
He was in a lot of radio stuff and then TV. He was in The Streets of San Francisco. He was the chief detective at TV show.
Yep.
He was Omar Bradley in the movie Patton, starring George C. Scott.
Uh-huh.
And he was also known as the spokesperson for American Express traveler's checks.
Don't leave home without them.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Now it's Un-American Express.
I heard that. I'll have to do a little more research on that because that's like the only one I use because we pay it off every month, so we don't have this massive debt, you know, and so that's disappointing.
Yep. Well, Hugh Hewitt talked about that. And Color Us United. They have a campaign against American Express for being woke.
There's a lot of that going around.
March 23rd, Joan Crawford was born in 1904. Truth or Consequences premiered in 1940. March 25th, Andy Clyde was born in 1892. And he was California Carlson and Hopalong Cassidy, Hopalong sidekick. March 26th, Bob Elliott was born in 1923. Radio quotes for the week. I got the COVID. That was you, Gene Dow. You were quoting the Babylon Bee, who was quoting, in quotes, Barack Obama.
And then he got his Nobel Peace Prize in medicine for getting the COVID yesterday.
The unborn, they're persons. Ken Ham.
That's true. That's true.
Yep. And now we got the calendar, which is pretty light this week because it's spring break all week, Artesia and Lake Arthur. JV baseball versus Goddard today, 4:30 and 6:30. 22nd, FFA ENMU CDEs through Wednesday. And then Thursday, JV softball at Tularosa, 2 and 4 p.m. Baseball at Sal Puentes Rio Rancho tournament through Saturday. Thursday versus Cleveland at 1:30. Friday versus Carlsbad or Academy, 4 p.m. or 11 a.m., depending on win or lose. Saturday versus Valley, Goddard, Rio Rancho, or Bloomfield, 10 a.m., 12:30 p.m., or 3 p.m., depending on win or lose. And next week, school starts back up again.
I know, light schedule this week, as you said. The tournament in Albuquerque, or in Rio Rancho to be specific, Joby's going to go and spend the weekend up at Rio Rancho. We will have radio coverage of the games. Some of them may wind up on the internet's video from another company with that subscription service.
Yep.
But we don't know which ones they're going to do. Sometimes they do like all the games on the first day and then only Rio Rancho games on Friday and only the championship games on Saturday. So it's an unknown what they're going to do, but you might check. But we're guaranteed to have radio coverage of those games for you on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So,
yep, and I'm guaranteeing you that I'm going to be listening.
Well, I appreciate that. I really do. Because that's why we do that. That's why Joby goes, because not everybody can go. And we can't do video all the time. We want to, but sometimes we go into other parts of the state, and there's other people that do that.
That's right. And with the gas prices the way they are, we got the radio.
Well, that's true. Gas prices are crazy. Now, I filled up in Roswell yesterday and saved 30 cents a gallon. It was still, but then I had to put DEF in. You don't have a diesel.
Nope. I have a gas engine.
Anybody with diesel, unless they've done the DEF delete, which is a warranty voiding process that some people do. I have not done that to my diesel pickup, so I still have to put DEF in. And DEF is $4.35 a gallon. Now you don't have a lot. I mean, what's it, 5 gallons, 6 gallon tank in there. But my total fill up yesterday was well over $100 between the diesel and the DEF. It was well over $100 yesterday. So I tell you what, people all over are having to make adjustments and changes. Do I drive? Do I not drive? Do Do I go follow the team to Albuquerque? Do I not go follow the team to Albuquerque? I mean, these are all decisions people are having to make.
Yep.
So,
Yep. Yeah, what you drive, how you drive, if you drive, how you maintain the vehicle, and where you buy gas.
I'm kind of torn on this. You heard on the news, Maryland, they have a governor. He's a Republican.
Yes.
And he did a 30-day temporary suspension of the state's gas tax.
That's right.
I don't know that people realize how much in tax is added to the price of a gallon of gas. There's federal taxes, there's state taxes, there's quite a bit of that gallon price is tax. And it works most of the time when the price of the actual gas is relatively cheap. People kind of get accustomed to paying a certain amount for a gallon of gas, and they don't pay attention to how much of it is actual gas cost and how much of it is taxes. And as soon as the price goes up, well, then everybody's getting pinched by it, and then it affects states' revenues. People drive less, they buy less. Look at the impact on states' revenues during COVID when everything was shut down and people weren't traveling, and they're
Nope.
how are we going to fix the roads? We're not raising any money because nobody's buying any gas because nobody's traveling. Well, if nobody's traveling, then the roads aren't getting used up, so it'll be okay. But I would rather. I mean, I appreciate the effort. I don't think the governor's going to call a special session. Do you think she's going to do that here?
I think she will call a special session.
Mm-hmm. No, she's going to call a special session, but she's going to talk about fuel prices. Do you think, we're just speculating, folks, we don't know, do you think she's going to propose a suspension of the gas taxes
I don't
into
think
Mexico?
she will.
You don't think she will? I would rather see our governments working on ways to encourage an increase in the supply of the product so that basic economic functions of supply and demand take over and the price of the fuel is moderated and comes down. And it's because we are we're buying our fuel from more reliable sources. What do you think would happen to the oil markets and everything if President Brandon announced today that as part of the efforts on the federal government's part to help ease people's pain when it comes to the fuel prices, that he's going to rescind his executive order stopping the Keystone XL pipeline?
If he does that, then still the pipeline is shut down. They have to bring it back up.
Oh, I understand.
And I don't think they will.
No, I understand. People in Canada have been bitten so much by it that they probably wouldn't jump at the opportunity to resume the project. But let's just say in a perfect world, and it's going to take time for it to come online. Brandon says today, I'm reauthorizing the Keystone XL pipeline. Doesn't mean that automatically oil starts flowing through the pipeline to the refineries.
Nope.
However, it'd be pretty darn close to being completed by now if it hadn't have been shut off,
That's right.
when Brandon took office a year and a half ago. So, but that would have a huge impact on the markets, knowing that this oil is going to be coming into our country to be refined and would be available on the world market wherever it is best to go. And it might make up for all the Russian oil that this country was importing until recently. So, but I don't think the solution is to come up with a plan to give heat pumps to poor people.
Nope.
And forcing everybody to go buy $50,000, $60,000 automobiles when reality they can afford, $20,000 to $30,000 automobiles. We're going to spend twice as much to buy a car. How does that help me, in the long run? It doesn't. So it's the stupid policy of our leaders right now
That's right.
that we're dealing with. Barking Guy, let me ask you this. I know you're involved with the Republican Party of New Mexico, and you've got a big event coming up here in a couple of weeks.
We do. It's the Lincoln Reagan dinner. It's the 9th of April.
Okay.
It's at 6 p.m. at the Artesia Country Club.
Okay.
And we have a guest speaker, John C. Morgan, and he does presidential impersonations.
Okay. I've seen a couple of video clips on the YouTubes. He does, he looks just like one of the Bush brothers, doesn't he?
You know, like W.
Yeah. I mean, he has a striking resemblance to the Bush family. And I could see where he'd be a really good impersonator of W. Bush. And I've seen also that he does some Trump. I've seen him, some clips on there with him as Donald Trump. Mm-hmm. Does he do any other presidents that you're aware of?
Not that I know of.
Okay. So, but he's going to be the guest speaker, huh?
He is.
Yeah. Have you met him or talked to him yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
But my event chair, Nancy Tipton has.
Well, and we've been communicating, and I understand we are going to have an opportunity to have him on the radio with us a couple of times before the dinner. So, how much are the tickets?
Tickets are $100.
$100. That includes the meal.
Includes the meal and the entertainment.
Entertainment. Are there any other activities taking place that night?
Yeah, we will have a silent auction.
Okay.
And we're still trying to get some things for the silent auction.
Oh, okay. So you're looking for some donations from businesses or whatever that want to donate auction items.
That's right.
Okay. And where do you buy the tickets for this event?
You go to eventbrite.com.
Okay.
And you look at, you search for Lincoln Reagan dinner, and there it is.
I might try to do this, show this online. So it's called Eventbrite?
Yep, Eventbrite.
BRIGHT?
ITE.
Oh. Eventbrite. Okay. So they don't even spell it right. Okay. Let's see here. So I've brought it up on the screen. They're spraying the weeds. Thank you. Those are the ones that drive my allergies.
And
crazy.
one thing about that, if you buy them online,
right?
Unlike the NMAA, you can print the ticket.
Good for you. So then I search for what now? Lincoln Reagan dinner?
Yeah, Lincoln Reagan dinner.
Lincoln Reagan dinner. There it is. Lincoln Reagan dinner. Whoops. The page or event you were looking for was not found. Let me try that again. New Mexico. See if we can find. Here we go. Lincoln Reagan dinner, Saturday, April 9, 6 p.m. So if you're going to search for it, search for Lincoln Reagan dinner, New Mexico.
Yep.
And then it'll come up. So then you click on the event, and it's loading up. There it is, right there. That's the right one, right?
That's it.
Yeah. Got your yellow elephant there. By the Republican Party of Eddy County. And then tickets, there's about the event. There's a picture of Mr. Does he not look like H or like W?
He does.
He's got a very strong resemblance to W. He could be a brother. He could be Jeb, or he could be a brother of the Bushes. And then you've got there's a link to a video clip where he played W on the Huckabee Show. So there's a YouTube clip there that you can watch if you haven't seen him. And it's 6 o'clock, Artesia Country Club, just like you said. And so you click on the green ticket deal. And up on the screen, you select how many tickets you want. There's a 10-ounce ribeye or chicken dinner.
Yep.
How about that? A 10-ounce ribeye.
Uh-huh.
Now, there is a fee,
There is.
$7.72, and there's sales tax
There is.
of $8.51. So your $100 ticket will cost you $116.23. And then you check out. And
Yep.
then, like you said, once you check out, you can print the ticket out,
You can print the ticket out.
and you can bring that printed ticket with you.
Yep.
And that will be accepted at
Yep.
the door.
Yep.
And you will be able to get in and sit down with friends, family, like-minded folks,
That's right.
and maybe even some not so like-minded folks. Everybody's welcome, right?
Everybody's welcome.
Yeah. And then enjoy the entertainment with John C. Morgan and what sounds like a really, really delicious meal.
It is.
So, is there anything else you want to mention about that, Barking Guy?
We also have some paper tickets, and Sheila Perkins has them.
Okay. So you don't want to do the online thing. You can call up Sheila and say, I got $100. Give me a ticket.
Yep. Now, usually it's a Stephanie Hammond, but she's gone this week for spring break.
Okay.
So Sheila's got them this in Artesia.
Okay. Excellent. So get your tickets. And the ticket deadline is April 2nd.
That's right, because we have to have a head count.
Right.
Anytime you have these meal events, I remember in Toastmasters,
Mm-hmm.
we had to have a head count.
Yep. Well, they got to know how many steaks, how many cows to kill and chickens to run over.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, there were sometimes we do have, back in my Toastmasters day,
Mm-hmm.
there was one, place we went to steakhouses, and they did the buffet. We only had to have an approximate head count, and we use history to do that. But
Yeah.
when you're actually serving a meal like this, sit-down meal, you have to have a head count.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
that's why we have the second as a deadline.
Yeah, because they got to order up the steaks. They got to order up the chickens. Now, I didn't see on here. Do you pick your dinner when you buy your ticket?
I'm not sure.
I did not see that on there.
I didn't see it either.
Yeah. So, in other words, if I click a ticket here and I click checkout, I'm just kind of curious to see if it first name, last name, email address, confirmation email, first name, last name, email, cell phone company, payment method. You can pay it in 4 interest-free payments with PayPal. Let's see. Keep me updated on the latest news, events, and exclusive offers from this event organizer. So if you guys ever have any more events and want to let people know about it, you can click on there and you'll be in the email queue, and then they can sell it to other people. Okay, that doesn't say anything on here about what your meal choice is. So that will have to be confirmed. Okay, Barking Guy, I appreciate you coming in today and sharing with us. Is there anything else we need to cover today?
No, we got it all. I'll send you off with this. Go Dogs. Arf!
All right, we're going to take a break for news and be right back while the Barking Guy digs into the Kith and Kin box.
Now for a